album, the shelf was music I do. They come for me and place a heavy price upon my head. They say I've lived a life of waste and shame. They say they'll see me once again when I am gone and dead. At night I hear them whispering my name. They promise me more agony than any man should feel. The blood upon my hand shall be my own.
Below average talent, above average music. The Asylum Mornings on Hellfire Radio.
Hey, what's up, man? I think it's pretty obvious right about now who you're looking at, but I'll tell you anyhow. I'm Shaggy 2 Dope, the Southwest Strangler.
And I'm Violent J, the Duke of the Wicked.
And together we happen to be
the Insane Clown Posse.
And right about now, it's time to get a big fat shout out to Hell's Entertainment. They're a media outlet for all touring artists.
They offer videography, design work, photography, motherfucking freshology. Are you a touring artist? Do you get out there and grind? Or are you a boring artist? Do you sit home and whine? Because if you're a worker, hook up with Hell's Entertainment.
That's right, Hell's Entertainment. You can reach them at www.hellentertainment.com.
And if you're not done with that, go to hell!
Hey, what's up, everybody? I hit the wrong fucking button. Welcome to Sunday, your favorite part of the week. It is Diggs, Ashley, and somewhere along the way, somewhere is Miss Widow Black. We haven't found her yet. So we want to let everyone know real quick, we are streaming live on the Hellfire Radio Facebook. We are streaming live on Hellfire YouTube. Search Hellfire Radio. And we are streaming live on the Hell Entertainment Twitch.
Sure are.
That's a fucking mouthful.
That's a lot. I'm proud of you. You got every single
I didn't even
one.
stutter.
You were
and I stutter like a motherfucker. Wow. So yeah, check out those streamings. Please like, share, subscribe. Do what you can. We appreciate all the shares and everything we can do.
We sure do.
Momentarily, we are bringing in, if my computer would unfreeze, this is great.
It's a little frozen. It's doing its thing.
Yep.
It's okay.
We're frozen. We're going to bring in Drew, who is our Demon of the Month.
Yes.
This month. Once my computer decides it wants to work. Hello, computer. We apologize for the technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah, we got all types of frozen right now.
Hey, there we are.
We did it.
Damn. What's up, Drew? How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you guys doing tonight?
We are good. We are real good. Thanks for taking some time out tonight to chat with us.
No problem, guys.
So yes, Drew, why don't you go ahead and give a quick intro about yourself, where people can find you, and then we'll get into some questions and let you go enjoy your night.
All right, cool. My photography can be found on Instagram right now. My website has been down for a while, but if you go to Instagram /art abandoned photos, one word, you see a blue chair, that's me. Also Facebook, same name. Trying to get my website back up, but it's just,
it's a pain. We know.
Yeah.
Website coding is no fun. If you've ever done website coding or tried to upload a website, it's definitely no fun.
Yeah.
For anybody.
No,
it's a pain.
Really not. So, yeah, that's been down for a while, but that's the best place to see my best stuff. So.
Absolutely. Thank you. You and I have been talking, and you're part of Hell Entertainment. You do shoot for us. Unfortunately, as of the world is, no shows right now. You are also the photographer for the Balloon Festival down in New Mexico, is it?
Yeah, Albuquerque. I'm an official photographer for the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. That is the world's largest hot air balloon festival. And thanks to COVID, that didn't happen this year, so their 49th event will happen next year. And
gotcha.
I also do the Hall of Fame when they do the NFL Hall of Fame here in Canton every year, and have the balloon classic there. I also photograph that as well. So.
Very cool. Hell yeah! It must be like a very cool experience being able to like stand right there.
People when they're here at the Hall of Fame every year, there's about 15 to 20 balloons that go up. When I was in Albuquerque, there was 650. And
Damn.
I would video chat people and like, oh, that looks really cool. And everybody's like, what's it like? And it's like, think about the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your life and then explain it to Helen Keller. A word.
That's like all right.
You know, it's phenomenal. And then if you ever have the ability to ever go up in a balloon, it's amazing. It is euphoric.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I would do it. I would go up in a hot air balloon. Definitely.
I'm fat, so it's scary, you know.
No, I'd definitely love to go up in a hot air balloon. I mean, I'm scared of shit as heights, but I think it would be one of those experiences that is once in a lifetime.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I would definitely put it up there with one of the most amazing things you can ever do. So.
That's great. That's awesome.
So what got you into doing photography?
I've been in art all my life. When I first wanted to do photography was when I was in Boy Scouts when I was a little kid. I wanted to do lunar photography. I had a couple relatives that worked for NASA. That never happened. And then I went to school for animation, multimedia design. Never did any photography. And then one day I was out walking around downtown Little Rock, and I took my phone out and started taking pictures, and it just exploded. And now I am where I am. I'm self-taught, and now I'm going to school for photography because I'm getting the things where I'm getting the technical issues where YouTube videos and reading just ain't cutting it.
No, that's awesome. I mean, I'm self-taught as well. You know, but before we came on live, we were talking in our green room, if you will, our backstage area.
Yeah.
We're gonna, rant and talk about the 90s tonight and what's going on there. And you had a couple interesting things happen to you at a couple of shows when you in the 90s, and I figure let's.
My first show that I ever went to as a concert goer with a mosh pit was Guar in either 91 or 92. I can't remember which. And my buddy looks at me and says, "Have you ever been in a mosh pit?" I'm like, "What?" He says, "Well, dude, just whatever you do, stay away from fat people." I looked at him. No, dude, fat people, really, they have no center of gravity. Okay, sure, whatever that is. We go in there, and I've never seen Guar before in my life, so that was a spectacle. And next thing I know, I'm underneath this fat dude that fell on me. And as before, nowadays, if you fall down in the pit, you're back up before you can even think about it. Back then,
right.
You got trampled. And this dude, he would not get off me. People were kicking him, kicking me. Got up, enjoyed the rest of the show, and we're walking out, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And all the adrenaline's wearing off and everything, and I ended up having 4 cracked ribs walking out of there, and that sucked. You can't.
Yeah.
It sucks. And then a year later, I saw Pantera at the same venue, and some skinheads jumped into the mosh pit with straight razors and started slashing people.
That's
Jesus.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
If you go to shows to have a good time, definitely not get stabbed.
Now we go to shows and it's a complete full body scan almost. So
true.
I mean, from what shows.
Doesn't matter what I'm wearing, man. They eyeball me every time, and the guys with the rubber gloves are surprisingly gentle sometimes. So.
I mean, yeah, it's because we're big guys. I get the same thing. They see a big guy walking into a venue, they want to make sure that you're not hiding anything under. Well, for me at least, all my roles I got. So
yeah.
Christina popped in out of nowhere.
I felt like joining you guys' box tonight. Mine's lonely, so I need a little square.
So we had a couple of fun questions real quick for you, Drew, before we let you go back and then enjoy your night. So if you had to choose between 2 superpowers, being invisible or flying, which one would you rather?
I'd take flying, definitely, because that way I could just randomly crop dust anybody I wanted to. I mean, being invisible doesn't make me any skinnier. I mean, at least when you have some fun with it,
Fair enough.
I like it.
All right, what you got, Ash?
All right. Which animal do you think would be the most polite?
Most what?
Polite.
Most polite animal.
Well, definitely not monkeys. They fling poo. Cows are dumber than hell. I've worked dairy farms. Them things are just morons. I've never met a polite animal, honestly.
All right.
All right.
Do you think cereal is soup?
What's that?
Do you think cereal is soup?
If you let it sit long enough, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because it gets all soggy and mushy.
Yep.
It's very interesting. All right. I like that.
I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth real quick. You've shot a lot of shows. We've talked.
Yeah, some amazing shows.
What's been your favorite artist to photograph?
Favorite artist? Oh.
Is there one that you like? You go to every time they're in town, just because it's.
There's a couple I want to photograph. I haven't gotten the chance to. The biggest shows I've done that I've photographed Five Finger Death Punch a few times. They're always fun. They're very theatrical. And honestly, the biggest one that I've done that was most rewarding for me was I got to shoot Korn earlier this year. And growing up, they've been around since I was late teens, but there was one, they opened up, I want to say they opened up with Freak on a Leash, and I felt like I was 16 again, man, like 16, 17 years old again. There's a shot. It's a terrible shot I got of Jonathan. He's looking right into my lens, and I'm just like, oh my God. I was out on that one, man.
I would love to
photograph a lot of bands, and Raven Black is definitely another theatrical band I really enjoy. I shot them with Cradle of Filth. I literally have been very fortunate. I don't know how to narrow that down.
That's fair. So out of everyone that you have photographed, who's on your bucket list to do that you haven't done?
If I could, I don't know if I'll ever have the opportunity to photograph David Gilmour. That would be like the pinnacle for me. I grew up on Pink Floyd. I literally grew up on Pink Floyd, man. And David Gilmour over Roger Waters would be the pinnacle for me.
All right, excellent.
Oh, yeah.
A couple more fun questions and we'll let them go.
Yeah, definitely.
What you got?
All right. TP, over or under?
One more time?
Toilet paper, over or under?
Always over. Always
My man.
House and it's under. I turn it around and then I unroll it a little bit. I draw a spider on there because I always have a pen in my pocket. And then I roll it.
I love that.
It keeps them that way.
That's a great answer.
You need to start carrying a pen around.
No shit.
That's amazing.
No pun intended.
All right, what you got?
If peanut butter had a different name, what would it be?
Nutter juice.
Nutter juice. That was quick on the feet.
He's thought about that before.
All right, last one.
Sure.
What happens if Batman gets bit by a vampire?
What happens if a bat gets bit by a vampire?
No, Batman.
Batman.
Is he now a bat vampire?
I don't know. I have to think about that one for a while. I mean, it's like I told my I sit with my in-laws the other day, and I told them, I said, I'm never going to admit that I'm Batman, but you have to admit that you never see Batman and me in the same place at the same time. So I'll have to think on that one.
Well, I saw something online that I'm going to maybe do is I'm going to get a Batman suit and put it in my closet so when I get Alzheimer's, I can think that I used to be Batman.
All right, that's awesome. I wonder if maybe his voice gets really high pitched if he got bit.
Very well could.
I mean, I like that. We've asked this question before, and the answer just stuck with me always. He turned to a vampire because he's a man. I was like, yeah, you're not wrong.
Oh.
Someone wants to know Batman versus Dracula. I mean, Dracula's gonna.
Didn't they do that comic? Did they?
I don't know.
They did a mini series on that. Yeah.
He said, "Oh, watch it and find out." I don't know what that means. Watch what?
Well, Drew, we're gonna let you go for the night.
Cool, man.
We appreciate you coming on. I know you got
Yes.
things to do. You got school and all that. We good luck with kicking ass in school.
Right,
Hopefully,
right.
hopefully some shows come around. We can get you in and get some shooting done.
Oh yeah, right before COVID happened, 8 days before the show, I was supposed to photograph Elton John in Columbus, and they canceled the entire tour. And I was like, "Oh my God, no!"
I know that was the one. That was the show that we were working on to get in, and then COVID said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass."
No, just go ahead and bend over and kiss your own ass. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. All right, everyone. That's Drew from Art Abandoned Photography. We're gonna let him go. Go back, enjoy his night, and Drew, we'll chat with you soon.
Later, man.
Thank you.
Later.
Drew's a fun guy,
Drew.
and he's a killer photographer as
Yeah,
well.
he really is. Make sure you go to his Instagram page and check that out.
You can check him
Also
out.
find him on healthtainment.com.
You know it. Tonight we are again ranting and doing all kinds of fun stuff about the 90s.
You're stuck with us.
I thought you were just gonna say we're gonna get jiggy with it or something.
That's coming up on the
We'll be
playlist.
getting jiggy with it eventually.
I mean, getting jiggy with it is our man here, Will Smith,
I can sit here like pick
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So,
Which is now an Airbnb.
not an Air Bel-Air.
No, it was air
No.
bed or something.
No, you call it an Air Bel.
A bed and air.
A bed and air. So the
I did call
the
it.
mansion in the Fresh Prince is now an Airbnb, and I'm getting caught up on my tongues like Ashley here.
I called it
She got my head all screwed up. She called it whatever,
Bed and air.
the bed and air,
I did call it that. So
which it should be called the bed and air.
if I hear that it's called that, I'm freaking coming after you people to pay me. Heard it here first. But yes, bed and air. But you can stay there now. It looks pretty cool.
I have to
as
go.
Fuck. It looked they like made it sick inside. You can see all the pictures.
I'm down for a trip.
I have to go because the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was my show, was my shit.
Is that your jam?
Yeah, the full version, not the edited version, like the full version of him going through the airport. Jeffrey with the sign. It was great. So, best things about the 90s.
Where do we start?
I just wanna this was great, Drew.
You want me to put it up?
Yes, please put it up because that's an amazing comment. I'm not even gonna read it. You have to read it for yourself.
Yeah, you have to read this comment. Drew, I'm glad we could appease you with your clothes on tonight. Thank you for keeping your
Yes.
clothes on.
Thank you for coming on this.
And thank you for coming on. We appreciate it.
Talking with the Dead said, best thing about the 90s, I survived them.
Well, you were born in the
And
90s.
that I was born in 92.
That was something.
Or when were you born?
When you were 90.
95.
I was a freshman in high school.
Damn, you're old as dirt.
I am old as dirt. I mean, look at the movies that came out in the 90s. Cruel
We can talk
Intentions.
about some movies.
I got a bunch.
We got Cruel Intentions up here on the slide.
Yeah, amazing. Space Jam, I see.
Space Jam was great. I think that was like one of the, next to Roger Rabbit, that was probably one of the first animated real life movies out there. Michael Jordan. See USA
My
Drinking.
Girl.
Just get the box of tissues out now.
Yeah, like, what do they do to us? What do they do? Like, that was awful. Empire Records? Oh, yeah.
Can't Hardly Wait.
I don't know if I've actually seen
With Jennifer
that.
Love Hewitt when she was like 16.
All right. 10 Things I Hate About You, classic.
Yep.
I wrote down Edward Scissorhands.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Hocus Pocus.
Blair Witch, the
Never
worst
Before
horror movie ever.
Christmas. I like Blair Witch. So, about Blair Witch, like, we didn't get to experience it the way it had happened because it had, like, that was the movie to go see. It was
Yeah.
Blair Witch because it was real. It wasn't fake. Like, to all these. Did you go see it in theater?
I did.
So, for all these people, like, in the 90s, it, like, it was real. So, in the movie theater, they're like, oh my God. And then, so after the movie came out, those kids went missing for months. They
shit.
played on this for months. And then, like, I think on, like, the MTV VMAs or something, they were like, it was a movie. It was fake. And, like, yeah, so it's
I mean,
I
it was,
hate-
a cool,
fact
it was a
about
cool
that.
concept, but just like the ending when he's standing against the wall, just like pouting in the corner. They put baby in the corner, and there's just nothing. Like you don't see a figure or anything. I was hoping for something.
I think that's what made it probably more scary for you who got to experience it at that time because it was probably so real.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It was more hyped up than what it was actually put out with. So, yeah, I didn't like it. I kind of ranted and raved about how crappy it was.
Really?
So
I thought like that story of them like fucking with everyone for that long. I thought that was pretty cool. Cartoons were amazing in the 90s.
We're gonna hold on for a second. Well, we've been officially taken over by the rant commander because I said rant 3 times. And he just happens to pop into the fucking show and disrupt it. Jesus, here we go. He did this once to us before on the Friday Fuckery Takeover.
That was good.
And I think within the first 15 minutes, I was spitting out my bang. So what are you here for, rant commander? Why are you interrupting our show on Sunday night?
Fuck the 90s.
I feel attacked.
Damn, that's fucked up. I'm jealous I was born in the 90s.
I've got a good justification.
All right, let's hear it.
Is it because the Starbucks wasn't there yet? And you were sad about it?
First off, don't you have a peanut butter and jelly facial in your future?
Hang on.
Don't you worry.
Hang on, Baron. Or rant commander.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it.
Peanut butter and jelly time.
Because I lost to you and I'm a man on my bets. I pay up.
Yep. That's one.
All right, now bring it on. Let's go.
I want to hear about
why do you hate the 90s and Blair Witch?
90s.
I love the Blair Witch. Bieber was born in 94. Enough of a reason.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Bieber born in 94 does just kind of ruin it.
I like Justin Bieber, so.
Completely.
I do.
Okay. Okay. True goth culture turned into emo.
Malgoths were in the 90s.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Wait, it's
did
better.
you?
Oh, he's not done.
I'm
Here
just saying.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Grunge. Enough said.
Oh boy.
Enough said. Okay? The death of hair metal. Enough said. Carlton ruining everything about Fresh Prince.
But
Whoa.
God, you were just a hater.
Carlton ruining
I
Fresh.
gotta cover his ear. Where's his ear?
So much. I agree, bitch. So much rage. What is
Carlton ruining Fresh Prince. He added that extra comic relief.
The Carlton.
Come on.
Oh, the Carlton. We should all just do
Carlton,
it.
good character.
We're all frozen, but we're still.
No. It causes too many bullets to get dodged.
I know you. That's great. Anyways.
We're currently frozen right now.
Being born.
Who being born?
What was that? Who's being born?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Baron's favorite coffee joint for his pumpkin spice grande lattes.
I heard you like those.
And Creed
Will
being
Smith
a
is
thing.
so good. Also,
Creed?
screw you, man. Creed's the shit.
We're going to have a fight here tonight.
Whatever.
In the ring next.
If you hear a Creed song and you know the chorus of it, like at least the chorus of a Creed song,
Everyone knows the chorus of a Creed song, regardless.
It's an unwanted invader into a person's ears.
But what if that
But
person
it's
wants it in their
catchy
ears?
and you remember it?
No. Never. No. SpongeBob being a thing. The halting of Ren and Stimpy.
Oh
my god. Yeah.
90s cartoons were the best. They were the best.
I mean, my life
Okay.
is
Yeah.
like
They
set
killed
around
Ren and Stimpy.
SpongeBob.
They killed Rocco's Modern Life.
I do miss
I dare
that
you
one.
to
That was a
argue
good
that.
one.
Doug stopped.
I love Doug.
Somehow Rugrats continued. Explain this to me.
It's valid.
I thought it stopped at the movie.
No.
What, the Rugrats?
Yeah,
They
like
never
Rugrats,
said all
Rugrats
grown
and
up or
Paris.
something.
No, they continued it. They continued it a little bit. They continued it. It made me want to strangle every single one of them. Every single.
Yeah, I agree.
Well,
I mean, you got to give something to the 90s. I mean,
yeah, like just one thing. Just
91, the World Wide Web was created.
No.
That's
Well,
unfortunate.
That's what it said. It said it online on the internet, so everything
Yeah.
on the internet is true.
Wait, that's actually incorrect.
That's what it said online.
Yeah, but
AOL Mint.
It said the World Wide
computer
Web.
came out in the 80s, right? Oh, World Wide Web.
The internet, the World Wide Web.
Yeah, the
The
internet.
shit that we're on right now getting yelled at from.
But
I don't know if I think that's accurate. I don't know.
But the birth of Whamageddon was in the 90s.
Whamageddon.
You're familiar with Whamageddon? Are you not?
I'm not.
I'm trying to think.
Try and get
Like,
through.
I was young in the 90s, right?
I was running around shitting everywhere.
Yeah. Whamageddon started in the 90s. It was try and get through an entire Christmas season without hearing Last Christmas.
All right.
I don't know.
All right. We lost Lisa Left Eye Lopez in the 90s.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
I actually cried about that. I was watching it. This is what I did when I came home from school. Sorry, Mom. I came home because I was home and I put on MTV and it was there. So I watched TRL right after school. And I just I cried. I was pretty fucking sad about that.
We're actually playing one of their songs right now.
I know. And also we are playing those girls.
We lost Biggie and Tupac in the 90s.
I've got that here in my notes as well.
Do you
Okay.
think?
It's all Suge Knight.
Yeah.
It's all Suge.
Yeah.
Okay. The 90s saw the downfall of Tyson. The 90s sucked. To quote Randy the Ram Johnson, the 90s sucked.
Over 2020.
I liked the 90s. I mean, I was a kid in the 90s, so all this stuff when I was growing up, being a kid, I didn't really think of all that shit.
I was a
toys.
teenager in the 90s.
I was at 93.
Hmm.
I know you're a lot older than I am. So.
Same. I had to go through my teenagehood in the 90s.
In 1991, the Cold War ended in the USSR in 91.
It ended. It
What's
ended
that?
in 89. The Berlin Wall fell in 1989.
I'm just going by the facts that was given to me on the World Wide Web.
Take a good look. Berlin Wall collapsed 1989. Gorbachev signed the Accords along with Reagan.
All right,
And
well,
it started
this
off,
is why they
unfortunately,
said,
with Bush and all.
don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
I mean, I have an important one.
What's that?
Everybody thought the Furbies were spying on them.
The Furby
Oh.
Spygate.
Furby, dude.
The Furby Spygate.
I did not like those things.
Furbies
I have two of them.
wasn't Furbies a thing in? No, wait, that was 98. Never mind.
Yeah, and they're possessed, little demon.
You would turn them off
Fuckers.
and you put them in the closet,
And they-
you would still hear them.
They turn on and that laugh. That scarred me, my Furby.
Tamagotchis.
All those. Never had one, but I know of them.
Sounds
I have
familiar.
People carrying around plastic
Oh yeah,
vinyl.
those little things.
The little
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
things.
The Tamagotchis, who had to keep them
Yeah.
alive. They're like that egg frog
I
you do
know,
in
I
science
have them.
class.
Died.
don't break this egg for a week.
Yeah.
Right?
And they bring out the fucking electronic one with the Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
The slap bracelets.
The slap bracelets.
Bracelets, yeah.
Yep.
And then they got banned from schools.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd like
because
to
we
see
were all
those
whooping
come
each
back.
other with them.
They became nice fucking weapons. Oh, man.
Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky. Was that the 90s?
Yeah, that was the 90s.
Yep.
That was the 90s. We finished off the decade, though, with Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh, dude, my little brother had Tickle Me Elmo, and that thing was all. I put it with the Furby section.
That thing's a creep.
Tickle Me Elmo and then the Cookie Monster. If you there's a thing on YouTube where Tickle Me Elmo and Cookie Monster are in a plaything together, and it just looks so wrong because they're kind of just shaking on each other, and Elmo's giggling. Oh, it's awesome.
Oh.
It's hysterical.
The only cool thing I could say that the 90s gave us, other than Cobain for the 2 years that he was awesome, and then he married Courtney Love, and, well...
That all went down.
Well, then she murdered him.
Then we see what happened there.
Yeah.
We can just say it.
Yeah, I can say it. Yeah. I mean, we got newgrounds.com.
Newgrounds.com. I don't know what that is.
What's newgrounds.com?
It was the first major site with all Flash animation cartoons.
Okay.
Up to and including Charlie the Unicorn. Oh, you see, one of you guessed because you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, Charlie. Do you know Charlie the Unicorn?
You know Charlie the Unicorn?
I don't.
Candy Mountain? I'm sorry.
I was 15 when you were born.
I don't know that
climb
one.
the mountain.
I don't know Charlie the Unicorn.
Oh, and there's a whole Candy Mountain song from that.
There's a song in every fucking episode.
That's glorious.
Also, a fellow kindred that's animated. Foamy.
Rob said that Furbies, no batteries,
Still ran demons.
So true.
Forget Ouija boards. Get a Furby.
Seriously. Things were fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I got some fun little music facts about the 90s here.
Okay.
So Alanis Morissette's breakthrough single featured
was about Coulier.
It featured Dave Navarro on guitar and Flea on bass. It was You Oughta Know.
Yeah. Talking about that guy that was all about was it made of what?
Mr. Woodchuck. Cut it out.
I have
What's the matter, Baron?
Let's see.
Am I breaking the Baron?
Canadians.
Hey.
We had a Bieber born.
Sorry.
A Mel Morrison coming in.
Don't you say what I think you're about to say.
Well, what am I about to say?
I don't know. I feel like you're going to talk shit about Nickelback, and I don't appreciate that type of talk here.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you for pointing it out. Okay, the only person that ever seems to be an advocate for that one way or the other is Ryan Reynolds, because let's face it, okay, Canadians can't do music. They can't.
Or you have, we'll agree to disagree on this one.
Mm.
We ain't got time for this argument.
I found out that, I just found out, so NSYNC was, the name came from Justin Timberlake's mother, and it's all of their initials. I never knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Did you know that, sir?
You did.
Because you're old.
The hit Nothing Compares To was originally produced and recorded by, was originally recorded by Prince for his side project, The Family, which I definitely did not know about. I didn't know he had a side project. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you? Oh. All right.
And was performed by Sinead O'Connor.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Sinead.
Decided to shock the world by showing up on things.
Rush was bomb. I love Rush. Step in the bass. So I think of Paul Rudd. What movie is that? Paul Rudd. Slap in the bass.
I can't think of the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Fucking love Paul Rudd so much. But
New Kids on the Block being a
Yeah, we just played one of their songs, Step by Step.
Yes, there you go. Okay.
How about TGI? How about TGIF? Thank goodness it's Friday. That show listing for like 2 hours. Family Matters, Full House.
With Growing Pains on it?
No, that was Wednesday
that
nights.
show.
I can't remember the last two.
Beats me.
Baron knows because he's rubbing his eyes like I can't believe this fat guy just said this.
I'm thinking of Urkel. I swear to Christ, if I hear anything about the word cheese, or did I
do that?
I'm gonna punch somebody.
Waldo, Eddie's friend. Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
Oh, Step by Step.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes.
That show.
I did love that show.
The Lamberts, Cody Lambert living in the van in the driveway.
Yep.
Beanie.
Do you remember Dinosaur?
Yes.
I do remember.
Not the mama.
That would do to this.
Of course you can do the voice.
Voice actor.
That little
12
dinosaur
years.
was awesome.
What
Teletubbies.
else do I have? Oh, fuck the Teletubbies.
I have a.
Oh,
I gotta admit, I was.
That was like.
Tinky Winky for Halloween.
No,
one
that
year.
was not the 90s. I think that was in the 2000s.
No, that was 90s.
Shit.
Yeah, and I dressed up as Tinky Winky, the purple one.
Baron likes Teletubbies.
Fiona Apple wrote the song Criminal in 45 minutes.
In 45 minutes?
45
Makes
minutes. And I'm like, damn.
Because it was so
yeah.
good.
It's on
No.
the playlist.
Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Jacob Piper says Fraggle Rock. Good call.
Very good.
I was a big Fraggle Rock guy.
Silence of the Lambs came out.
Silence of the Lambs.
No, Silence of the Lambs was a remake of a movie that was known as Mindhunter, which had the future Grissom playing in Ed Norton's role in Red Dragon. And the first person to actually play Hannibal Lecter is the same guy that ended up playing what the fuck is his name? Is he Braveheart?
Rob's comment.
Yeah.
All right. Uncle Argyle.
Okay.
That was the original Hannibal Lecter.
All right. How about some 90s fashion?
I got some fashion.
I get the fashion slide right there. Look at that.
I'm pumped about it. We
I mean,
definitely
that's kind
got
of what
neon,
Piper's going to look like.
crop tops, too.
You want to know what the 90s created?
Migraines. Mullets.
Yeah.
Mullets.
And now they came back.
And now they're back.
Yeah. Butterfly clips while we're listening to Butterfly, which Rob thinks it's the worst song in the background. Love it.
I saw
Butterfly clips, and those are like, if you like stepped on one of
Those
those,
hurt.
it was like stepping on a fucking
They were hard to
Lego.
pull apart too.
Oh yeah, that shit hurt. That shit. If you stepped on those.
Trip and Junko.
Chokers.
Yep.
Which is huge.
It was good.
back
Janko
then.
sucked.
I like Trip Pants. I had a
I like
couple
trip pants. Jorts for you guys.
The rubber
what's your
sandals.
in? Jellies.
Your jellies. Talk about your jellies.
I had all the jellies. I love jellies.
My
I know
mother
my
used to
parents are
call them
watching, and I know you remember the jellies.
Let's bring
Actually.
those back instead of Crocs.
Back
I like
of
my
my head
Crocs.
still hurts
But
thinking
they
about
did give you blisters, like on like the sides
Yeah.
of your feet. That's all right. Bandanas, flannel, layers, but like t-shirt. Like my mom used to do this, so like I'd have a t-shirt on, but then have like a jumper dress on, like layers like that. Overalls, I have overalls. Love overalls.
So you
What
still
was
wear
that?
you still wear overalls to the day.
I know.
Black
Neon windbreakers.
Plaid.
Explosion.
So wool plaid skirts.
Skirts, yep.
the Latin music
I got a couple
explosion.
of those.
I've got nothing against Latin music. I just have a problem with the same song being played every 10 minutes on every freaking station, left and right. I swear to Christ, if I hear anything by Iglesias again, I'm going to string a baby up by its entrails.
Can we play
Well,
Ricky Martin's?
Let's be honest. Let's be fair. That was every station for every genre. It was the same rotation every 45
100%.
minutes.
No, every 15. I'd hear Bailamos.
We got. Oh, speaking of live
J-Lo.
music, we got J-Lo.
We got J-Lo playing right now.
And
Oh,
she
God.
played Selena,
Yeah, she
which I
did.
fucking
Oh, yeah.
love that
That-
movie, honestly.
Yeah.
And her
that.
manager killed her. Don't forget. That was fucked up in the music world.
We got Britney Spears coming up soon.
I'm excited.
Britney was okay.
Out of everybody, Britney was okay.
How do you feel
Britney
about
was okay.
Britney, Christina, Justin, Timberlake, they all came out of the Mickey Mouse Club.
Shania Twain.
Was she okay? I can tell by your expression, no. Even though she's Canadian.
I got a good reason to hate her beyond the Canadian bit. Okay, I was a KJ for a number of years. All right, karaoke DJ, and we had this one person that would come in and sing "Feel Like a Woman," but would mispronounce the word prerogative and would say "protective."
So you
I'd
just
stop
got
the music and yell over the mic, "Prerogative, you freaking ingrate!"
All right, that's funny.
How do you feel about Madonna, though?
90s Madonna needed to be put down.
Damn.
Where the hell did the British accent come from? Listen, Mrs. Ciccone, you were born in Jersey. Knock this shit off.
Denim. Denim was big in that, like denim.
Denim was huge in the 90s.
Pants,
I
top.
don't know. Denim was big in the 80s too.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not a fan
Denim
of
was big in the 80s. We're talking about freaking vests that were made of denim.
Gotta like vests. Not a vest guy.
I like that.
It's personally just not for me.
What about the favorite trend in the 90s? Overall, what was your favorite trend?
I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It's like, because like.
What was that?
The sexual revolution.
I was young in the 90s, so I didn't like really dress myself. Like I had a badass pair of saddle shoes for a long time. I didn't dress myself. You know, like I was born in 92, so.
So mom was still dressing you.
How old was I in 99?
You were born in 92, you were 7.
7. Yeah, I'm not dressing myself 7.
Quick
but
math.
I was
math's good. I'm good at math. I still pull trends from the 90s that I wear today. So
That's fair.
That
They can
just
make a
makes
comeback.
Yeah, that just makes you retro.
I feel like the biggest thing I would pull from the 90s is their like accessories. I feel like that's.
I thought you just started to sing I feel like a woman.
Man.
You want to know what fashion-wise bugged me about the 90s? Especially the back end in the 90s. Okay? Is people trying to bring back trends from the 70s. You notice that? Bell bottoms tried to make a resurgence.
I'm wearing them right now.
Oh, somebody said fanny packs.
Fanny pack.
We have NFL starter jackets.
All right.
Reebok pumps. Is that the dad shoes?
The Reebok pump jackets was the Shaquille was one of the Reebok shoes with the pump basketball on it.
Yeah, the tongue.
That was the Shaquille O'Neal shoe. But back to your thing, Christina, the starter sport jackets with the big pouch.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everybody in the 90s had one of those jackets.
My dad still has his.
Yeah.
I had probably 2, one for the Bruins and I think one for the Chicago Bulls because that was the cool jacket. And I was trying to be cool, but, well, I'm not cool.
I had one for the Patriots, and I think I had one, forgive me, for the Jets.
Well, that makes sense. You're out in Jetland.
I have a comment here. Dave Mustaine totally rocked the acid wash with a white tee and Reebok pumps.
I loved my Reebok pumps.
I thought the acid wash was like more in the 80s, though.
It is.
Yeah.
But Mustaine is the man. And you want to know why I like Mustaine? I got told I sing Disturbed like as if Mustaine was the one that was the lead vocalist. So apparently that's my voice when I sing. I'm Mustaine.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, Rob, the Raiders was a big jacket too. The Raiders was a big jacket in the 90s.
Yeah, that's like but I feel like it's because like an artist made it very like a rap.
NWA.
Okay, thank you.
It was Eazy-E who wore
who?
the Raiders hat, and I believe it was Dre as well too. Back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They wore all the Raider stuff, which made it the West Coast gang affiliated music.
Yeah.
So Yeah, definitely NWA in the 90s. That was my first real taste of rap.
Mm-hmm. What would it?
Compton.
All
right, so Tupac or Biggie?
What's that? The Spike Lee what?
Spike Lee started to really emerge with some good movies around then too.
Yep, he did. And that was also the we talked about it before. Rodney King.
Yeah, 90 Riots.
That was a big, huge event in the 90s. Obviously, we won't get into it, but what were we going to say? OJ.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac or Biggie? I'm 50-50. I like them both.
Biggie.
But if I had to pick one, I'd say Biggie.
Really? I'd say Tupac.
I'm Tupac. My coworker and I play him all the time.
Yeah,
that got me into him.
And it's not that I don't like Biggie. I like Biggie. I just feel like if you're like, who's the better rapper and artist, it was 100% Tupac.
I feel like we didn't get enough of Biggie to make that fair comparison.
Yeah, I think with Biggie, it came down. What won me over with Biggie was when he did the collab with freaking Bone Thugs for Let's Ride. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. That I miss that speed rap. And that was the birth of speed rap. Remember that shit?
Yep.
Starting off in the 90s, Busta Bust pulling it out.
Busta is sick as
Busta's got a
He's
nice...
definitely one of the top fastest rappers of all time. He's sick.
I mean, if you go now, it's Busta, Tech, Eminem, Jamie Madrox.
See, it's tough because like you got listen to people like Logic and like Fast Wise, Twista, you know what I mean?
Yep, Twista, like, Busta, Lazy Bone. You
can look up like how fast they can like go. A lot of that's out now, so we'll have to look into that. We'll let you know.
Diego's chiming in. He says Tupac is still putting out music, which he is. And Diego, I gotta kind of agree. I don't think he's dead. It's a little part of me thinks he's not dead.
Do you think he pulled an Elvis? I think Elvis.
There's still so much music being put out there. Like, was his catalog really that extensive? And Diego, fuck your 49ers.
Yeah. 49ers. And Ashley, by the way, your team is lagging.
Is it? That's fine because we didn't make a bet, so I don't care.
You still got till Monday night.
I know.
I'm done tonight.
I put my best guys in, so
it is what it is at this point.
Hope for the best.
So, real quick off the 90s, we are in a 20-team fantasy football league. 20 fucking teams.
Sucked. That was hard.
The last 3 picks, I was like, all right, who's got the nice beard?
It was so hard to pick some sort of starting squad to make a dent. So, as you will see in about 5 or 6 minutes, Ashley's going to hit me with a peanut butter jelly facial.
All over.
Because the Rant Commander and I placed a bet. I own the bets. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But I cannot get over my Asylum t-shirt.
That is a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Buy it. That's an order.
While we're speaking of shirts, Rant Commander, do you mind if we throw up a quick slide here?
Go ahead.
For our brother Kinko, who's still recouping. Every day is getting better and better. There is your Teespring link, your PayPal link. The Rant Commander, I'm sure, would like you to place an order. I'm sure that's an order to place an order.
Damn right. General order number 1.
I know you order your troops every night when you're on to help support, as we do when we're on Sunday nights. So please go out there and help Kinko. We want all his medical bills covered. We'll have to worry for him. Mm-hmm. So, a few more 90 facts before we get into getting me messy.
Yeah.
What else we got in the 90s? We got Britney's playing right now.
eBay came out in 1995.
eBay.
Came out.
Is eBay even still a thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Is it still auctioning stuff?
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I don't know.
eBay.
eBay is better than Wish.
Wish.
The Macarena. Macarena came
They
out.
fucking remade that song this year.
Did they?
Not really.
You see, even you fucking agree with me.
Not really.
I'm kind of
They
afraid.
tried to, and
It's weird.
it's awful.
It's not the margarita.
You just
Margarita.
margarita.
Come to margaritas.
Margarita time, guys.
It's time for margaritas.
I'm gonna have to. I don't want
Wow.
to listen to it, but I'm gonna have
Macarena.
to. So first bed and air, now margaritas.
Thank you, Steph. Go enjoy your dinner. We appreciate you sharing us out.
Man.
Indeed.
Oh, for everyone still out there, we are on Hell Entertainment's Twitch, Hellfire Radio's YouTube, and Hellfire Radio's Facebook. Share, like, subscribe, get us out there. Tell your parents, tell your friends, tell your children. We're kid
Tell your
friendly.
children's children.
Share, and share.
All your kids have devices. All
I
your
want
kids are on
tacos.
YouTube.
Gabby had tacos.
I want tacos.
Tacos and margaritas
What kind of taco, Baron?
in an Airbnb.
In there.
Cheese, sour cream, and beef.
It's not a taco.
Hard shell.
Hard shell.
Oh my god.
Do
What the
both.
fuck is wrong with you?
I want
shell.
open-faced burrito.
Meat, cheese, tomato, lettuce,
Salsa.
sour cream,
Cilantro.
cilantro, avocado. There should be 9 things. Hot sauce. There should be 10 things on a perfect taco, people.
Did you see his rant about tacos?
I did see some of the taco rant. Yes.
And then he went into burgers.
I love a good cheeseburger.
The verb pipe. The freshman.
Songs are great.
What's your opinion on the verb pipe?
Was played too much.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yep.
Okay.
Wonderwall by Oasis was original. Wait.
Can you read
Yeah,
one chicken
Wonderwall
scratch?
by Oasis was originally called Wishing Stone. Kind of the same genre of music here. So
Can you finish part of the lyrics of Wonderwall?
No, I cannot finish the lyrics of Wonderwall. No, I cannot.
I have some
Why?
here if you want to try and do it. Don't look, cheater.
wait, why can't you?
What?
What? What am I
right.
missing here?
So finish this. Today is going to be the day that they're going to throw it back to you.
By now, you should have somehow.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
realized to do.
I've lost control of this show. Let's get into fucking owning my bets and get this over with.
Oh yeah, let's play our last song too because that's like perfect. To slip
We'll
up
play that
and-
after. How many songs did you put on this fucking
It
playlist?
said I did an hour, but I guess it's.
Oh, I'm gonna play Gwen Stefani because she's hot.
All right. Wicked hot.
Don't speak, no doubt.
Didn't Pink come out in the 90s?
Pink was a badass bitch. Yeah, she did. I love Pink.
Pink, I
Green
approve.
Ketchup came out in the 90s. That is funny.
I never ate. I
And
could never.
purple.
I love ketchup, but I could never get myself to eat green ketchup.
Diego, MTV, when actual music videos played.
Jen McCarthy show singled out.
When VH1 was a thing.
Did you get a towel?
I got a towel over here.
Oh, I hate peanut butter. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Baron. We got about 6 minutes left of the show. Hang on, I'm gonna bring that up full screen.
I want everybody to make sure that they screenshot the hell out of this.
Hold on. I'm gonna
You get a
record this
personal
right
shout
now.
out if I get the screenshot mailed to me.
What's that email, Baron?
It is thekillingwall@gmail.com.
Pop-up video. Yes, Diego. Pop-up video.
Pop that video.
Because we're probably
Yeah.
gonna probably cut the show after this is done. Baron, why don't you give yourself a quick plug? Let people know where you're at, where you're on.
Folks, I'm on Facebook Live on every single day of the week with the exception of Saturday and Sunday. You can catch me out at 12:30 a.m. I'm the last show of the night, Monday through Friday. You catch me at the Killing Wall on those, and every other Friday you'll catch Baron Voltage and Into the Shadows. And, by the way, in about 2 weeks, we're going to be having a guest returning. Nigel Taylor is going to be coming back, so you better check it out. Not to mention the fact that I'm also broadcast on all the platforms. You're under orders.
Yes, please go out. Hellfire Radio, YouTube, Facebook, the Live 365 app. You can literally take us in your pocket wherever you go because everyone's got a fucking smartphone these days. There's no reason you can't be listening to us at work. You can also catch this episode Tuesdays at 11:30 Central Standard Time on Sundaze Rewind on the Live 365 app and now on Spotify. You can listen to our past episodes anytime on Spotify. So, without further, you're gonna wait.
Take your glasses off.
I'm gonna take my glasses and my headphone and my hat off. I gotta cover my Asylum Morning Show shirt. Please don't lick it, Nick. Please don't lick it and stick it in my face.
I'm getting my phone ready to screenshot the actual live.
Let's
peanut butter jelly time playing.
This is the second time that you have gotten to get me messy.
You make stupid bets. I don't.
What does Ryan always say? Stupid bets get stupid prizes. Stupid games, stupid prizes. Oh. All
right, we're gonna make this big.
Yes,
big
I'm gonna put this full screen
here.
And then, oh fuck my life.
I'm loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I can't hear him.
I like to a little.
Just a little.
I can't do this, Baron.
It's like a bib. You gotta make sure it's a bib. I don't want to get any on that.
I don't want to ruin Diego's shirt.
This is what happens when you go up against the firing squad.
Hang on, I gotta. Oh shit, we have so many wires crossing my leg. All right, I gotta make this big. Hang on. Here we.
This is what happens when you make stupid fucking bets.
Oh. They really don't have a dog.
Oh, get it everywhere! Come on!
Oh, I can't see the side.
There you go. Make them regret it.
Yeah. So, thanks for joining episode 29 of Sundaze.
Catch us next Sunday, episode 30. No peanut butter facial.
How was your facial?
Sucks.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Stupid bets get you stupid prizes, kids.
Yep. On that note, everybody, we are going to sign off for the night. We'll see you next Sunday. Like, share, subscribe, all Hellfire Radio socials. Check out the Rant Commander whenever the fuck he's on at 12:30 in the morning.
On Eastern.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye, guys.